Sup everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck OLED gameplay video for you guys today, and today we got ourselves another gameplay video, and we're gonna try ourselves out some Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. Now, I've been excited for this game for quite some time as a Dragon Ball fan. I've liked Dragon Ball ever since it was just Dragon Ball without the Z. I've watched Dragon Ball Z, I've even watched GT, which I didn't think it was as bad as everyone says it is. I don't think it's as good as Z, or even as good as Dragon Ball, but hey, it's still alright. And then, of course, Super, and then all the movies. And I've played every single game I can think of. I'm sure there's a couple fringe Japanese games I missed, but hell, I even went and got like one of those little cartridges that goes in the back of the early gen PlayStation 1s. They actually used to have like a little serial port in the back, and you used to be able to like connect stuff to them. They got rid of that after a while. Anyway, I even got a bunch of Japanese DBZ games. Couldn't read a goddamn thing, but didn't care. Just had fun fighting and whatnot and playing them. But anyway, so we're going to test this game out today. Now, I don't know if this game has like anti-cheat or if it'll even run. Even if it doesn't have anti-cheat, it might just not run. But I'm hopeful that if it does have anti-cheat or something, it'll at least let us play single player like some of those other Dragon Ball Z games of old. But I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's stop yakking. Let's go try to get into this game.
All right, well, we'll try these settings first. I kind of like guesstimated what should run well. I might be overdoing it a little bit, and if I am, we'll try just putting everything on low too, just to see what it can do, just in case this doesn't get a 60, because I don't know what to expect. But anyway, that's pretty much the bottom, so let's get into the game. Well, here we go. Get ourselves a little gameplay here. And yeah, we can't quite hit 60. I mean, this might be playable for some people, but a lot of people want 60 in anything with fighting. So, for those, not cool. But for everyone else, it seems pretty good. Though, if I remember correctly, there's a spot where it really, like, lags out. Like, after we're done with these battles. But, at least during this part, it's not so bad. Not, like, completely unplayable or anything. Now, would I like, 60 FPS? Sure. But this seems like one of those games we're probably not going to get it on any of the handhelds. Maybe the Ally. But I don't know. We'll see. That's why I'm interested to see what that 890M can do. And who knows? Maybe since I don't have like a decently large handheld, maybe I'll try to get that Legion Go this time if they come out with a second one with that, 890M. And then they'll work out some of the kinks probably. Maybe give it better speakers and this, that, and the other thing. Maybe give it a very refresh rate screen or OLED. Hey, who knows? Maybe both. They might just pull out all the stops. Well, that might make it a little too expensive then, but we shall see. All we can do is wait and see. We have no idea what they're going to do. They might not even make a second one. But yeah, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing in this game, so I'm trying to like practice a little bit, but I'm also trying to just, do some of the basic moves. I should just start doing all of the things it wants me to do real quick, but... Alright, where we go? Guard. And then RS counter. Alright, cool. If I watch this spot a little bit more, maybe I'll be able to just, like, figure out how to play the game properly. Because I did not pay attention close enough. So, I got my ass kicked a bunch of times in this game because of it. Anyway, though, let's try dropping everything down to low for fun. Here we go. We're just going to try dropping everything down to low, but at 720p. We're not going to put the resolution scale down. But alright, let's get into the game. Alright, let's see how it does. Well, already we dropped down to 53, so it's quite obvious it can't always get 60, but I care more about battle. So what can it get in a battle? Alright, we're in 50, lower 50s to 60-ish at some point. Well, it seems to at least be in the 50s for the most part now. I'm sure there's some spots that'll still drop into the 40s, but that's still an improvement compared to how I started. And for those who don't care what it looks like and just want to like lower the render scale, you might actually be able to get like 60 if you just put it down like maybe 70%. I'd say turn on the FSR on the Steam Deck, but half the time that just lowers the FPS on things. I don't know if I'm just doing it wrong or what.
What's wrong? Tremble in fear. You want to die?
All right, well, I managed to actually win, so that's cool.
If you want your little brat returned safely, Kakarot, prove your Saiyan spirit. And let me be very clear about this. If I come back and I don't see a hunt... Go on! Piccolo? What are you doing here?
I was pursuing him. As much as I'd like to kill the wretch myself.
Hold on. You mean team up with me? Why in the...
Don't get the wrong idea. This would just be a temporary alliance, only for the sake of her. Once that purpose has been served, I'll keep my promise to crush you. Then I can get back.
Well, let's get Piccolo's help. Since I'm not very good at this game anyway, I need all the help I can get.
Let's go. Think you can keep up with my flying Nimbus?
You gotta be kidding. I'm a cut.
Kakarot, I thought you'd at least be smarter than this. But you have no idea how out...
Let's skip the pleasantries. We're here to take you down. Simple as...
I'm sorry, brother. I was thinking about my offer, and for betraying the Saiyan race...
All right, though. Why don't we go ahead and move on to a little camera recorded gameplay.
All right, now for some camera recorded gameplay. All I did was turn HDR on. We're still on low. And this is still playable, but you guys know in fighting games I like 60 FPS. But
you could train yourself for a lifetime and never even come close to that level. But since you were too stupid to heed my warning, you're not going to survive another day anyhow.
yeah, you're probably right about that. I am not very good at this game yet.
Special attack hidden up your sleeve. Now's the time to use it.
Well, maybe I can do Kamehameha or something. That'd be cool.
Meanwhile, I've been training non-stop to
Still, the game looks really good on the screen and everything. And it's still definitely fun.
Yeah. Only problem is it
But for those who are wanting 60 plus, you're not going to get it here. Not unless you maybe lower the render scale a little bit. It doesn't seem to have FSR or anything.
I'll take care of him.
Can't remember how to frickin' speed at them. Oh. I thought I was kind of waiting on it. It was waiting on me. Get off my Steam Deck. Here.
What the? Power level 1,307?
Don't hurt my dad! Leave him alone!
No, stop! Don't do it! Please, he's just a... Just a child? Is that what you were going to say, Kakarot? Don't worry, brother. You'll see your son again. In the next world. What? You little... Piccolo! Your attack! Do it now! Are you insane? Maybe, but... It's the only way to beat you!
Sorry to keep you waiting. Are you ready?
Do it! No! Stop! Special beam cannon!
On this planet, we have these things called the Dragon Balls. Gather all 7, and together they have the power to grant any wish, even if it's bringing someone dead back to life.
You can all go to hell. Still, I thank you for the information. Everything that has happened here today has been transmitted to my 2 Saiyan comrades deep in outer space. When they've learned that I've been killed, they'll come to avenge me. The other 2 Saiyans. When will they arrive here? How long? 1 year. Just 1 short year.
Damn. 2 of them? Even stronger than him?
How sweet does that victory taste now? They're going to wipe you all out. They'll soon have you writhing in agony like the worms you are.
And there they are. Nope. You go boom. But in any case, I think this is probably a great spot to wrap this video on up, so let's go do just that.
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, and it seemed to run. It wasn't a constant 60 FPS experience, but it was definitely playable and enjoyable. So, now, there was one time right after I stopped the screen recording when I had my settings I tried at first, which was basically just a default settings, and then I just sat there and fiddled with a few things. But that did not work very well. Right after I stopped, because it was still somewhat playable, it would drop down like 3 FPS for like almost a solid minute before it like dropped me down into where you're supposed to be, like next to Beerus and the gang at Bulma's house. And I was like, okay, that's pretty bad, but it hasn't done anything quite that bad ever since putting everything on low. Though it still seems to take it a second or two to like get into battles and stuff, like when I was skipping. That might just be how the game is, but I have a feeling it's supposed to just like, you know, take you right from the text right into the battle, and it's supposed to be probably a really smooth transition. I'm just guessing. Maybe I'm wrong and it does this on everything, but I feel like the Steam Deck wasn't powerful enough to, you know, do that transition quite correctly. But besides that, as long as you don't care about getting 60 FPS, the game's definitely still more than playable, and with HDR, it looks really nice on that screen, even with everything on low. So definitely, if you're looking to play this game and you don't care about 60 FPS, it seems to run. I mean, maybe it crashes after like 20 minutes or something like that, but obviously, since I'm playing this on so many different systems today, I don't have time to test it throughout the whole game and play each system for like 20 hours. I wish I had the time to do that, but I just have too many systems. And if that does happen, obviously I'd like people to let me know so I can let others know. But I think it'll probably be a pretty pleasant experience where it's not gonna really crash on us. But anyway, that is all I got for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.